Let's get right into it. Number 10. The never dull razor blade. Imagine inventing something so good that no one wants to sell it. That's exactly what happened with ceramic razor blades. It was like these things were indestructible. They could stay sharp for years. They used synthetic sapphire or ceramic instead of metal. These materials are so hard, they can keep their edge for what feels like forever. One company claimed their blade could give you 1,000 perfect shaves. That's about 3 years of daily shaving. They make their money using something called the razor blade business model. Give away the razor cheap, then make bank on the blades. Gillette basically invented this way of doing business. They're not selling you a razor, they're signing you up for a lifetime subscription to blades. It's why printer ink costs more than vintage wine. So when someone came along with a blade that never gets dull, nobody in the industry wanted to touch it. The ceramic blade companies tried selling directly to customers, but there was a problem. These forever sharp blades were expensive up front. Most people couldn't get past the sticker shock, even though it would save them money in the long run. It's like trying to convince someone to buy a $500 pair of boots that'll last 10 years. Instead of a $50 pair, they'll replace every year. So these super blades just disappeared. Meanwhile, we're all still buying disposable blades that go dull faster than we'd like. Size and the razor companies are laughing all the way to the bank. Number 9. The vampire phone battery. Remember those old Nokia phones? The ones that could survive a nuclear blast and still have 80% battery left. Turns out being too good at something can be bad for business. Back in the early 2000s, Nokia made phones with batteries that just wouldn't die. You could go weeks without charging these things. It was like they were powered by some immortal energy source. When your phone battery lasts forever, you're not rushing to buy a new one. And all those fancy battery packs and portable chargers, nobody needed those either. It's like selling immortality pills. Great for the customer, terrible for repeat business. Fast forward to today, and our phones are more power hungry than a teenager after soccer practice. Still not working. Ugh. Companies have features that run in the background, slowly sucking your battery dry. Like Wi-Fi Assist on iPhones. It's supposedly helping you get better internet, but it's really just making your battery die faster. When your battery dies quickly, you buy portable chargers, wall chargers, car chargers, and emergency chargers. They turned battery inefficiency into a billion-dollar industry. Your phone dying in the middle of the day isn't a bug, it's a feature. Those old Nokia batteries didn't fail the market, they just worked too well for capitalism. Number 8. The no-fade marker. Imagine creating something so perfect that it becomes completely useless. That's exactly what happened with the no-fade marker back in the early 90s. This marker was engineered to be the ultimate permanent marker. The ink was designed to last longer than whatever you wrote on. But actions are back. But the company accidentally created an ink that was too permanent. Survive the apocalypse permanent. What's going on? If you made a mistake with this marker, you weren't just stuck with it for days or weeks. You were stuck with it until whatever you wrote on literally fell apart. Imagine coming home to find your expensive leather couch permanently decorated with dinosaurs and spaceships. No amount of cleaning could get rid of them. The company tried marketing it as a feature, the marker that never fades. And welcome! We're proud to introduce a symbol of lasting quality. Our commitment to excellence is set in stone. Your phone dying in the middle of the day isn't a bug, it's a feature. Offices banned it because one slip could ruin hundreds of dollars worth of equipment. Even industrial users who wanted permanent markers found it too permanent. You'd write an expiration date on a package, and the package would deteriorate before the ink would fade. They had to pull it from the market. But some government agencies bought up the remaining stock. When you're marking nuclear waste containers that need to stay labeled for thousands of years, a marker that's too permanent is exactly what you need. Number 7. The eternal match. That's exactly what a German chemist did back in 1907. His name was Arthur Townsend, and he created what we now call the eternal match. This thing could light over 600 times without wearing out. The match had a special metal tip that would create sparks when struck against any rough surface. No special striking strip needed. Just grab your keys or a rock and instant fire. And unlike regular matches that burn up and die, this one just kept going and going. Matches were big business back then. Match companies were making a fortune selling boxes of one-time use matches. They took one look at this eternal match and thought, this thing could kill our entire industry. So they bought the patent, and then they buried it. But the match companies actually did us a favor by killing this invention. Townsend's eternal match had a fatal flaw. It was basically a tiny flamethrower waiting to happen. Imagine having one of these in your pocket when you sit down too quickly. Suddenly your pants are on fire, and you're doing a very urgent version of the stop, drop, and roll. Number 6. The million-mile engine. Imagine building something so good that it ruins your entire business model. That's exactly what happened with certain diesel engines in the 1980s. These engines were like the vampires of the automotive world. They just wouldn't die.